That sounds fine. At this time, I'd like to call the special meeting of the Board of Education for January 20th, 2021 to order at 6:07 p.m.
Andrea Delzati.
Here.
Mary Ann DeSecchi.
Here.
Allison Downs.
Here.
Tina Iwanio is here. Laura Lukasic.
Here.
Ina Sada.
Here.
Anna Alvarez.
Here.
Also in attendance from District 81, we have Dr. Borszewski, Ms. Piltaver, Ms. Brandt, Mr. Humbles, Mr. Dini, Mr. Moranto, Ms. Kartsimus, Ms. Stavro, Ms. Hallett, Ms. Grokey, Mrs. Maglione, Mr. Amsler, and from DLA Architects, we have Mr. Sipberg and Mr. Crutchmeyer.
Okay, well, we have a quorum, so let's stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, at this time we allow for public participation. Marisol, I'm going to ask if you got anything through email, as I don't see anything in chat.
Nothing via email either.
Okay. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion the Board of Education adjourn to executive session at 6:09 p.m. Someone move, please.
I'll move.
A second.
Andrea and Nas. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Tina, call the roll, please.
Downs.
Yes.
Iwanio, yes. Lukasic.
Yes.
Sada.
Yes.
Alvarez.
Yes.
Delzati.
Yes.
And DeSecchi.
Yes. Okay, Marisol, you're going to beam us out?
There's actually a separate Zoom link. She sent you two. So I don't think you should log out of this one. You just need to log into the other one. Is that correct, Marisol?
No, they should log out of this one, leave this meeting and log into the executive session meeting.
So it's a separate link that was sent for 6:05 today.
Yeah, and if anyone's looking.
Borszewski?
Yes.
Hi, sorry. Did we state the exception we're using for our closed session? Just want to make sure we get that into our record.
Oh, I'm sorry, to discuss possible litigation.
Okay, everybody. So, Rob, is that okay, or do you want detail?
No, I think that's fine. No, just want to make sure we had it straight.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, we'll leave this. And Marisol will be able to come back to this one if we leave.
Yes, you will. So you will click back into the meeting for this Zoom link. When you are done with executive session, you just simply leave that meeting and return to this one, which will remain live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, they are in closed session now, so this meeting will remain open and we will wait for the board members to return to reconvene this meeting.
Do I have all board members back?
Yes. I don't see Laura and Allison yet.
Yeah, no. Thank
I'm
you.
here.
Laura's,
Hi, Laura.
Are.
Oh, you know, Allison had trouble with this link.
Okay, let me call her.
Thank you.
Oh, she's calling me.
Oh, this is the link she has a problem with.
There you are. You
Yeah.
here? You here?
Yeah, I can hear. I can't get on again.
That's okay. I got you right here.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, everybody, for waiting. I really appreciate it. I'd like to entertain a motion, the Board of Education reconvene the special board meeting of January 20th, 2021 at 7:14 p.m.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Any questions, comments, or concerns? Thank you. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion that the Board of Education suspend the January 20th, 2021
So we need a
meeting
roll call for that.
to, oh, I'm sorry, go, Tina.
Sorry, I was still typing. Downs,
Yes,
Iwanio, yes. Lukasik,
Yes.
Sada,
Yes.
Alturez,
Yes.
Delzati,
Yes.
and Dosecki.
Yes, thank you, Tina, keeping us honest. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion, the Board of Education suspend the the January 20th, 2021 board meeting until January 21st, 2021 at 5:30 p.m.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Laura, any questions, comments, or concerns? Tina, call the roll, please.
Downs,
yes,
Iwanio, yes. Lukasik,
Yes.
Sada,
Yes.
Alturez,
Yes.
Delzati,
Yes.
Dosecki.
Yes. So we are suspending this meeting, so I'm not going to close this meeting. We're only going to suspend it for not quite 24 hours. Marisol, if you're on the line, please, if you could send out the links again for tomorrow.
Of course.
I appreciate it. And Kim will give you the update on what we need.
Yep.
Everybody, I want to thank you for joining this call. Eric, Rob, appreciate it. Everybody. I'm not going to close the meeting, so thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye,
okay.
guys.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Session at 5:32 p.m. to discuss probable litigation.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Okay, Anna, any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, Tina, call the roll, please.
Downs,
Yes.
Iwanio, yes. Lukasik,
Yes. Hello.
Sada,
Yes.
Alturez,
Yes.
Delzati,
Yes.
Dosecki.
Yes. Okay, motion passes. Thank you, everybody. We'll join the other link that was sent right after this one. And everybody else will be back.
Are we leaving?
Yes, Laura, we're going to leave this meeting. There was another invite sent to you right after this one in the email. So, and that's the closed session one. Okay? Do I have everybody back? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, it looks like it. Okay. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion, the Board of Education reconvene the special board meeting of January 20th through 21 at 5:46 p.m.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Allison, Andrea, thank you very much. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Tina, call the roll, please.
Downs,
Yes.
Iwanio, yes. Lukasik,
Yes.
Sada,
Yes.
Alvarez,
Yes.
Delzati,
Yes.
DeSeki.
Yes. Thank you. We'll move on to new business action. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion, the Board of Education adopt Resolution 2107 of the Board of Education for Schiller Park School District 81 as presented. And we will have it read into the record. Rob, if you wouldn't mind reading it now, and then I'll ask for questions, comments, or concerns.
Yes, of course. Yeah, so I have a resolution to present for the board's consideration. This is a resolution of the Board of Education of Schiller Park School District number 81. Whereas Washington Elementary School, serving 4th and 5th grade students in the district, was constructed in 1967, has seen a 33% increase of student population attendance since 2008, and is currently operating at 107% of capacity. And whereas student population is projected to continue increasing at Washington Elementary School, and the district has committed to providing students with a 21st century learning environment, which requires updated and additional facilities and resources for students at Washington Elementary School. And whereas the combination of increasing student enrollment and increasing space needs for a 21st century learning environment result in projections that Washington Elementary School would be operating at 142% of capacity. And whereas on March 17th, 2020, the District 81 community approved a referendum to construct a new Washington Elementary School. And whereas in consultation with the district's architect, the Board of Education determined to construct the new Washington School in time to be occupied by students and staff in January 2022. And whereas opening the new Washington School in January 2022 is an aggressive goal, requiring significant commitment and coordination of effort, but in the judgment of the Board of Education is necessary and appropriate in order to both alleviate overcrowding and to provide students with 21st century resources as soon as possible. And whereas the Board of Education advertised for bids from general contractors to construct the new Washington School, which bids were opened on December 22, 2020. And whereas upon the opening and tabulation of the bids, it appeared that All Construction Group was the lowest responsible bidder for the project, that the Apex Madison joint venture was the second lowest bidder, and that Bully and Andrews was the third lowest bidder. And so the board voted on January 6, 2021 to award the contract to All Construction Group. And whereas after the board's action on January 6, 2021, and further discussion about the project, All Construction Group respectfully asked the board for permission to withdraw its bid. And whereas after further review of the apparent second lowest bid from the Apex Madison joint venture and discussion between the district and Apex Madison, the parties concluded that Apex Madison did not satisfy the requirements applicable to a joint venture, and instead, Apex Madison have asked the board to consider granting a variance from those requirements, or in the alternative, permission to withdraw its bid. And whereas upon further review of the bids submitted for the project, the board has determined that further action by the board is necessary to ensure that the general contracting contract for the construction of the new Washington Elementary School is awarded to the lowest responsible bidder. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Education of Schiller Park School District number 81 as follows. Section 1, the board finds that the recitals set forth above are true and correct and are hereby incorporated into this resolution. Section 2, the board regretfully grants the request from All Construction Group to withdraw its bid on the project. Section 3, given the importance of the project, the aggressive nature of the project schedule, and the risk of disruption to the school, school year, and students, if complications occur in completing the project, the board respectfully declines the request from Apex Madison to waive the requirements of paragraph 1.2C of the supplemental contractor qualification statement. Instead, the board grants the request from Apex Madison to withdraw its bid on the project. Section 4, after consultation with the district's architect, the board finds that the bid of Bully and Andrews is the lowest responsive and responsible bid on the project. As the third lowest bid on the project, the board recognizes that awarding the bid to Bully and Andrews may result in higher costs to the district. However, given the importance of the project, the importance of completing the project quickly, and the impact that rebidding the project would have upon the project schedule, the board finds that it is in the best interest of the district to award the bid to Bully and Andrews so that the project may proceed. Section 5, the contract for general contracting and the construction of the new Washington Elementary School should be, and hereby is, awarded to Bully and Andrews in the amount of $23,494,676.00. Section 6, the superintendent and architect of record are directed to take all actions necessary to finalize the award of the general contracting contract to Bully and Andrews, to provide Bully and Andrews with the appropriate notice to proceed, and otherwise to proceed with the project for the benefit of students in the district. Section 7, any prior resolutions, votes, or actions of the Board of Education in conflict with this resolution, including any action taken on January 6, 2021, are hereby rescinded.
Thank you, Rob. Does anybody have, I'm sorry, could we open this motion?
No.
Can somebody please
I'll
move?
move.
Okay, second.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any questions, comments, or concerns about what we just heard from Rob? Okay, Tina, call the roll, please.
Downs,
Allison? Allison, you're on mute.
Muted.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Iwanio, yes. Lukasik,
Yes.
Casada,
Yes.
Alvarez,
Yes.
Delzadi,
Yes.
Diseki.
Yes. Motion passes. Again, thank you guys for all your work on this. I really, really do appreciate it. We'll be ready to get started. So at this time, I'd like to entertain a motion. The Board of Education adjourn the special board meeting of January 20th/21 at 5:45 p.m.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Any questions, comments, or concerns? Tina, call the roll, please.
Downs,
Yes.
Iwanio, yes. Lukasik,
Yes.
Sada,
Yes.
Alvarez,
Yes.
Delzadi,
Yes.
Diseki.
Yes. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great night. Talk to you guys later.
Everybody-
Bye-bye.
Uh-oh.